Up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor to Bounding into Comics. And this right here is my whittle assistant, the adorable, lovable, fuss budget cat of mine, Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Yukoko no Moriarty, aka Moriarty the Patriot, Chapter 69. So before we get into this recap and live reaction, let us just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this video, let alone this channel, right, kitties, are not sponsored. And we are a one woman and one cat operation struggling to keep a roof over our heads. And hopefully we won't be on the street at some point. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation afloat so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, last chapter was really cool because we got an American history lesson. And I like when we get stuff like this from manga. You actually learn something. Is it funny that you learn more from manga than you do in like school? It's pretty goddamn hilarious. But now we're getting into Billy's history, and I'm excited for this. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. Ow, cat! Don't dig your claws into my leg, you silly kitties. This color page, my sweet little Billy! What's lost can never be regained. And this chapter is titled The Valley of Fellows, Part 3. This operation, I'm sorry, but I'll have to join in. The reason for Billy's insistence is, huh? Why? Please, Senpai. I can't just agree with asking why, you know. Oh, let me read it. Alright. I can't just agree without asking why, you know. There we go. As a state. Pinkerton. Oh, no! Pinkerton's National Detective Agency! Ah, there's something in there. Wait, that eye, though! Illuminati? No. Are you trying to carry out that atonement of yours through this job? The perceptiveness of yours sure is a pain. If I tell you everything, will you let me join you? Didn't I say? It'll depend on your story. Alright. It's a bit of a long one, but, well, this is just a boring old tale of mine. Kitty, you better settle in. Oh, you just want me to hold you like a little baby. Oh, you're a little baby. Little baby keys. You're settling in for the story, aren't you, Kitty? You all nice and comfortable, Kitty, for your little story. Baby keys. Yeah, the baby keys. This art is so pretty. I swear to God, I can't go to Passover Seder with my family. Can't be there. I can't have homemade matzo ball soup or brisket. Instead, I'm getting a feast of beautiful art. I swear I have been spoiled all day, and I love it. Way back when, I had a best friend named Garrett. Hey, Keith. What? You want to play with my hair? You want to play with Mama's hair? Is that it? You want to play with Mama's hair, Keith? Aw, Kitty, yawning already. We'd known each other since we were kids, and wherever we went, whatever we did, we were always together. Look at them, they're so cute. Not as cute as the kitties, but they're cute, and I got the little baby kitties on my lappy. Oh! You don't want to be a baby kitty no more? Silly kitties. You silly. Our hometown was Fort Sumner, a small rural town in the state of New Mexico. Kitty, you are not from a small town, right, Keith? Yeah, see, Cat knows. He knows where he's from. There's a big highway that cuts across the North American continent. Is still being built even today. Part of it runs through the town, and it's U.S. Route 60. Right, kitties? Yeah, see, kitty knows. Since the town was a waypoint between cities, it became the sort of place where thugs would gather. They were like locusts trashing one town as they pleased, then wandering on to the next one. How history is repeating itself, right, cat? Look at this cat! How do I have such an adorable little kitties? They always gave the townspeople a hard time, and Garrett's dad as sheriff was perpetually agonizing over how to deal with them. So naturally, Garrett and I decided that when we grew up, we'd become lawmen to drive away those hooligans. Sheriff Seno right here. Sheriff Seno the kitties gonna drive away them hooligans, right? Because he is a kitty. He's the sheriff kitties. He's the sheriff kitty. Lay down, little cat. Garrett would secretly take one of his dad's unused revolvers, and we'd spend our days doing target practice at a secret abandoned house. Lay down, cat, and I'll pet you. Bang. Ooh. We honed our skills by competing against one another. That gun could look so much better. Other than that. Then one time the two of us caught a cow rustler. Yay! They caught a cow rustler! Good job, kids! As a reward, Garrett's dad gave us an old sheriff's badge. It became our treasure so much so we took turns carrying it. With Garrett, I shared the same views as same dreams. He was that sort of friend to me. You know what? I'm going to say this. You sheep that are thinking that this is more than a bromance, it is not homo. It's just bro shit. Before long, we've grown to a level where we could easily beat those rogues in a gunfight. And you know what? You know what the sheep would say is, they're too young to do that. Blah, 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 gun control, blah, 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 blah. No, shut the fuck up. They're trying to help. They're trying to help the town out. And they're doing what needs to be done. From that point on, little by little, only my dream had begun to change. This tiny rural town held only a handful of those wandering rogues, but in this country there were countless brutal villains and notorious bands of thieves just throwing their weight around. I wanted to save all the people who were suffering under those wretches. But Garrett was different. He wanted to protect his hometown, protect the people important to him, and that sentiment remained firm within him. So we chose to become a sheriff for our town. Aww. And as for me, Billy, you've no intention of coming back here anymore, do you? Yeah? Take this with you. Is it really all right for me to have it? I have no need for it anymore. Oh, it's for our friendship. This is a broship. The broship. Kitty, it's a broship. It's not a homo ship. This is broship. You probably won't become a sheriff, but the dream we had as kids remains unchanged. We'll always have the same dream in our hearts. Remember that. I'm gonna cry. This broship. I left our hometown. Kitty left the hometown. And across the United States, I went on to shoot dead a whole bunch of villains. Before I knew it, I was given the nickname Billy the Kid, and there were those who praised me as a chivalrous outlaw that helped the weak and crushed the strong. But what I did was clearly against the law. Ironically, the lawmen I once dreamed of becoming were now in pursuit of me. This is the same shit that happened in Vigilantes Boku no Hero Academia Legals with Koichi. When Koichi was doing the damn job of the law enforcement and capturing the villains and shit, and then the police got all petty and salty that he was doing the cop's job better than them, and because he didn't have a license, hero license, they called him a villain, and they said, "You doing our job better than us, we're gonna arrest you." It's like, what? Where's the logic in this? Perhaps it was because my actions had attracted a lot of attention, for I had gotten some covert jobs from government services. Yes! but I was happy with the way things were, and so I never accepted him. See what I mean? This is exactly like Koichi. But with the difference being, Koichi didn't get job offers from the government. But of course, motherfuckers at the Justice Department gotta get involved. Because they were mad. They were mad that Billy, they were just mad that Billy the Kid wanted to be a vigilante of justice and not work for them. It was then that I received a letter from my hometown asking me to come back. Oh no, it said that the entire town was being bought by land sharks. The townspeople were divided as to whether this was a good thing, and the situation was going out of hand. I'd heard these land sharks were using bands of hoodlums and something like an army, and silencing those who opposed them through murder. If the townsfolk refused to sell in order to protect their town, it wasn't difficult to imagine a conflict breaking out and blood being spilled. Though Garrett was there, the odds were still immense. I rushed home. Billy? You came back. Those stories about you reached here too. If Billy the Kid's here, we might just win. Billy, you'll fight with us, won't you? Yeah, I came back to do just that. We're gonna gather everyone's views until tomorrow morning. Come join us at the saloon. Everyone, Billy's come home. Now we can beat them. Even with Billy joining in, it's already too late. Come on, man, why don't you see sense already? We can sell at 3 times the market rate now. Let's sell the land without a fight and use the money to move somewhere else. Above all, I don't want to die yet. Our families' lives are more important than land. Then you damn merchants can get the hell out of this town with nothing but the shirts on your backs. We've been farming this land for generations until corn could finally grow on this barren earth. We aren't just gonna give it up so easily. Then you can move somewhere with better soil and grow your crops more efficiently. Have you no pride in this town? Billy, say something, won't you? Calm down and think it over. Everyone, when those rogues appeared, what did we do? Didn't we always band together and drive them away? So what's this now? Thank you! This right here is what needs to apply right now to when it comes to these goddamn activists. Or, shit, not just these fucking activist sheep, but just with a lot of bullshit in general. When those rogues on Twitter appeared, what did we do? What did we do? Or just when any enemy appeared, what did you do? Or when some idiot came with the stupid opinion, or not stupid opinion, I'm sorry. There's not a stupid opinion. Everyone has an opinion. When some idiot came to you with an illogical opinion, what did you do? Like, to your group, and came up with an illogical opinion that made no fucking sense. What did you do? Your group band together and said, no, you're stupid, and kicked them out. Now it's the complete opposite of, now we're in, like, I don't know, the Twilight Zone. I don't understand what the hell is wrong with society right now. The rogues that Billy is referring to are the extremists, obviously. That's the right wording I'm looking for. I'm saying activists. When I mean extremists, like these fucking weirdos, these extremist sheep on Twitter and social media. Look at the Florida bill, for example. You have these fucking morons on there. God damn. Like, what did people do when you dealt with people like this? You just band together and drove the idiots away. But, nah, everyone's not thinking straight. I understand, because everyone's thinking with their emotions and not thinking with their goddamn brains. They're not thinking smart, they're thinking with their heart. That's what Billy's saying. I love this. This manga is everything. I am going to be using this panel on Twitter a lot. Best believe I will be using it on Twitter a lot. Isn't it oh, this is everything. Okay, let's read this whole thing here, because this is going to be used on Twitter. Everyone, when those rogues appear, what did we do? Did we always band together and drive them away? So what's this now? Isn't it strange to just give up the town without resisting? Isn't it strange to just burn books without resisting? Isn't it strange to just let people call you groomers without resisting? Isn't it strange to just let people tell you what to do without resisting? Isn't it strange to become a sheep without resisting? What's wrong with you people? You're surrendering your freedom for what? Just to fit in with a flock? Just for clout? What? Stupid. Stupid. If we fight, everyone will just be killed. Even though other towns were completely massacred, no one was charged. That means the governor and the judges and even the sheriffs are on their side. Ooh, there's some corruption going on here. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? God, I love how history's repeating itself. No need to worry about that. Don't we have Garrett here? Let's... Garrett! Hey, you say something too about, driving away those lads from here. Stop it, Billy. No! They got Garrett! We won't fight. Eh? Stop egging everyone on. We had an agreement and now it's coming undone. What? Everyone, please calm down. Stay honest, you corrupt bastard. We know you're in cahoots with them. You traitor and the sheriff to boot. Let's talk outside. What's going on, Garrett? If you won't fight, then what will become of the town? Are you saying you don't care what happens to the town you were born and raised in? Yeah, I don't care if this town disappears. You don't live here anymore, so don't butt in. Please leave Fort Sumner. This has nothing to do with you anymore. Like I said, what the hell's going on? The Garrett I knew wouldn't say that. It can't be. You were really bought off by them? No! No! Billy, it's chaos in here. Hurry up and get back inside. Leave that scum be. I'll fight them, Garrett. No matter what happens, you're not going to change your mind, huh? Yeah. Is that right? Then you leave me no choice. If you want to fight no matter what, then you'll have to beat me first. Listen up, everyone. Billy and I will be having a duel in the valley. What? We were given till the next morning to reply to them. There's no time to sit around and talk anymore. This isn't about just having those who want to go ahead and sell. God, oh, God. God. Whether we hand over the town or fight, it'll be one or the other. The winner's view will be taken as the will of the entire town. What are you saying? I can't possibly fight you. I don't care if you refuse, but in that case, I'll make an example of the dissenters and kill them one by one until everyone left agrees with me. This sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Metaphorically speaking, killing people off of Twitter or social media. I hate saying cancel culture because I don't believe in it. I don't want to give it life. I don't like giving that shit power. But you see what I mean, though. This right here. These are facts. This panel's going to get used on Twitter a lot, too. You snake showing your true colors now, eh? All right, Billy will accept those terms. Kill that corrupt bastard. Garrett, please settle this once and for all. Billy, Garrett. Oh my God. Let's stop this, Garrett. If the two of us join forces, we'll be able to rout them. And you'll get to keep the money too, you dumbass. It's not like us to accept defeat without a fight, ain't it? So let's stop it. Why did you come back, Billy? If only you hadn't. Let's decide who stands where. I'll be heads, you'll be tails. Heads. I'll let you stand on the side of the cliff. That's great, eh? If you fall off after getting shot, your dead body won't be on display for all to see. You're still not ready to grow up, just like before. Is that naive dream of yours still tucked away in that heart? Of course, I have no intention of becoming a rotten adult. Yeah! In that case, I'll say a prayer for you. It's the least I could do for an old friend. Until the very moment Garrett drew his revolver, I wanted to trust him. But if he drew his gun and shot me, then it would be the moment he betrayed the entire town and the moment our friendship was over. Ooh, the very instant our friendship was lost for all eternity. Ironically, That proof of our friendship had saved my life. This art is fucking everything. For things to have become like this. He was right. It would have been better if I hadn't come back. After that, I learned that everyone thought I died in the valley, so I hid out with the government sources who had been scouting me from long ago. I was no longer burdened by the name Billy of Billy the Kid, and I wanted to throw everything away and start again from scratch. Then after some time, I got a chance to go near Fort Sumner during one of those government jobs. I wanted to use that abandoned house as a safe house, but the moment I went in, I couldn't believe my eyes. He knew! There was a letter addressed to me! Garrett? Please forgive me, Billy. There was no other way. I'll always be wishing you the best of luck. Your friend Pat Garrett. What on earth? Both sides are heads? This coin, it can't be. I'll be heads and you'll be tails. If you fall off after getting shot, your dead body won't be on display for all to see. Is that naive dream of yours still tucked away in that heart? He fucking knew! He fucking knew! Not everyone in the town was able to fight like we could. So even though the town would have to be given up, he kept persuading them to agree to a compromise in order to protect everyone's lives. But my return had shattered his plan. Garrett hadn't changed at all. For both the townspeople and my sake, he shot me. He believed in our friendship. I'm gonna cry! This friendship! Believed in this badge I'd always kept pinned over my heart. Garrett! I rushed to find news of him, but Garrett was... No! But Garrett was no longer in this world! He'd been killed! No! After the duel, a few of those who disagreed tried to attack the land sharks at night, but were beaten back. As a result, the thugs announced that they would kill everyone in the town. Garrett offered himself up to save the townsfolk and was brutally lynched. No! You know what? I'm going to say this. If Billy would have even if Billy didn't show up, it was going to happen anyway. Hands down. If Billy didn't show up, that shit was going to go down anyway. It would have ended the same way. Garrett would have ended up brutally lynched. God damn it. Ugh. He was truly a good man, and yet I doubted him. I wasn't able to trust our friendship to the very end. Trusted our friendship to the very end. I was the one who ended our friendship when he left this world. My friendship was surely no longer in his heart. Billy, the targets to be eliminated this time are precisely those land sharks! Yes! Billy's gonna get his revenge! So please let me join the operation. You might be thinking this is simply revenge for a friend, Senpai, but to me it's different. This is something greater and more important than that. It's something that has to be done for one to face forward and live on. I have to settle this. If I don't end this now, I'll stay stuck forever. I fucking love this manga. Although time cannot be rewound, people have no choice but to move forward. Billy, I understand this. I can relate to this. I can relate. Because when Billy says that he's going to remain stuck like this, he needs to get to them land sharks. He needs to get the closure. Obviously, besides revenge, of course. He wants to get the closure of and completely close that chapter of his life. And be able to, like, truly atone. I'm trying not to cry. Billy feels like until he can do this, he won't be able to move forward. And that's understandable. This manga is so powerful. I want to know if any of you have been through that, where you've been through like a friendship like this, where you were that close and you drifted apart, and hell, your friend didn't have to freaking die, but die brutally like that. But I mean, you you parted ways on a bad, even on a good note, and then came back and left on bad terms. Something. I want to know if you guys can relate to Billy's story in some way. But God, Billy, I fucking love you. I want to protect you so goddamn bad. Billy deserves the world. Billy, I love you so much. We need to protect you at all costs. You deserve everything. You do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what I'm doing. I want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Moriarty the Patriot content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, from on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.